Welcome to another Ken from the not his car, because it's not my car, it belongs to Hyundai. Oh, we're crooked. That's not good. Okay, how is everyone? Welcome. So, as people join, let me see if I can get that just right. Okay, as people join, just like to give everyone a notice to let you know that you are watching Ken with Ken's Creations, and this is Ken from the car. And Ken from the car is a segment where I sit in a car, not my car, because our car is still at the dealership, and I chat with you about our week, the upcoming week, and everything. And today, cannot wait. So, as you guys come in and say hello, please know that I do have Mr. Sean Anthony McCoy here with us, and he will be here to help us. A couple things I just want to lay down really quick. We spread happiness and inspire others on this channel. We do not attack each other. We do not start spewing hate. So please don't do that, because then I have to delete you and your comment, and that makes me sad, not happy. Okay? And we're going to talk about that in a second. But first, there you go. Second of all, everything that we are talking about today is down below in the links. You can see all the links down below. When you do click on some of these links, we do get compensated by those companies, but it does not change our input and or feelings about the product we may be reviewing. And as an Amazon associate, as an Amazon affiliate, I am compensated by, I don't remember what I'm supposed to say. As an Amazon associate, I get compensated from qualified purchases. Nailed it. All right. First and foremost, let's talk about this cutout that I'm so excited. So, for those of you who do not know, Jazzy and Sean are little entrepreneurs. They are little entrepreneurs, and they have started a cutout group, and they love the Glowforge. Who doesn't love the Glowforge? It's so good. For those of you who didn't get the Glowforge for Christmas, start saving your money, because we love the machine. We love it. But I know you guys support us so much, and I have to do a huge shout out to Jazzy and Sean, because they have perfected that cutout group. They're in charge of it. They're doing customer service. They're cutting. They're boxing. They're doing it all. So, very cool. But this one I'm super excited about. So, you guys all know me. I'm all about signs and powerful words and inspiring and letting people know the story behind stuff. Like, you all know that I'm not just like, oh, buy this product or here's a decoration, but I have a whole story. I'm all about stories, right? Did we get our car back? No, we'll talk about that in a second though. So here's the deal. It's January. Oh my gosh, thank gosh, 2021 is here. And I'm so excited. January is very much a reset for me. Taking down Christmas decorations is never fun. It really isn't. I gotta roll down my window just a sec. How do I do that? Just a sec. Okay, now I gotta turn off the car, because I don't want emissions. Okay, here's the deal. I love me some Christmas. I love me some Halloween, but we decorate our house for Halloween around September-ish, into September. And then by the beginning of January, we take everything down. So it's a good 3 months of our house always being decorated. It's a ton of work. The Christmas decorations, as much as I love the Christmas spirit, and I do blame Miss Allison for this, because even though my mom decorated for Christmas, fun story, which we'll get to in a second, I'll tell you why I decorate so much. But anyways, January is all about reset. And I pick a word, and we go with the word and all that. But I want to tell you the story of this. So as January has come upon us, we are looking towards Valentine's Day. Now, Valentine's Day is a double-edged sword for me, because I've never been a huge fan of Valentine's Day. I think it's kind of a commercially created holiday. I am a fan of love. I love love. who doesn't love love? But what I am a huge fan of is it is letting people know that they're always with you. So that's where this cut comes from. And I love this cut. So you can pre-order this starting now until the end of next Monday. We do have Canadian and US. There is forms down below. This is so cool, and I'll show you why. So it's a card. It's a wood card, and it's a thick card. So meaning it is cut out of maple, 1/4 of an inch. So this is pretty thick. So if you send it in the mail, it won't be machinable. But what I love about it is it says, sending a little hug. And then let me read this. It says, here's a hug from me to you to let you know I care. Keep it in your pocket for when I can't be there. Okay? And then it says, pocket hug. But what I love about this is the Glowforge cuts everything but this itty bitty part here and here, so you can do this. And the person you gave it to has a pocket hug. Now, I'm going to try not to get emotional. Let's be honest, we all know that's not doable. I should do my whole Ken from the car for like this. Okay, so Allie has told me before, she says, you are so lucky because you have 3 people who love you unconditionally. And I remember thinking like, well, don't all moms love their kids unconditionally, or don't? Like, she was like, no, myself, Jazzy, Sean, and your mom love you unconditionally. Like, we love and support everything and are there for you. But there is times when, for example, I'm in Africa, and even though Sean's there, I'm like, gosh, I need some support from Allie. I need to talk to her. And I love this because it's a pocket hug. It is something to tell you that that person is with you. And the saying is so cute. Here's a hug from me to you to let you know I care. Keep it in your pocket for when I cannot be there. And I love this because for a lot of us, for me, my mom's not here. You guys know that. And it breaks my heart. But having little tokens of her fills my heart with love. And that brings me to Christmas, my Christmas story. So my Christmas story is my mom obviously decorated for Christmas. And she made Christmas memories amazing. Did she believe in the magic of Christmas? Not as much as some people may think. She believed in the magic of tradition. She believed in the magic of love of Christmas. But as a little kid, we didn't. I know Santa is real, because I know kids are watching the show. So Santa's real, and I believe in him, and I get my Christmas presents. But it was interesting because I would wake up on Christmas and, let's be honest, kids compare. We call each other and we're like, what did Santa bring you? What did you get for Christmas? And depending on Santa and how he's feeling for that house, it might be different. Santa, after 5th grade, brought all my gifts on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas Day. But in 8th grade, I already knew Allie, but in 8th grade, me and Allie started a friendship, and I went to her house, and her room was decked out for Christmas, right? I was like, you can decorate your room for Christmas? She was like, yeah. So her mom gave me all of the Christmas decorations she was not using. Allie came over to my house. It was one of the first times she ever came to my house, and my mom probably was like, oh my God, it's a girl. Let's be honest, she was. She was like, there's hope. And we decorated my room. And when I say decorate, we put lights up, and she was like, do you have copier paper? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, we are going to make snowflakes. And I was like, what? We can make snowflakes out of paper? And I decked out my room. And I remember this memory so dear to my heart because Allie was kind of shy. And even though we were in the start of a beautiful lifelong friendship, she was in a boy's room. So she was pretty shy. She was at my mom's. She was just shy in general. So my mom comes in and she was like, hey, do you guys want some, I think they were called caramel sticky buns with pecans. And I was like, yeah. And Allie's like, yeah, thank you. And my mom was like, girl, I just offered you a sticky bun, which is pecans and brown sugar and margarine because we couldn't afford butter. And I'm making them fresh. And you said no. And I was like, don't say no. You have to say yes. She's like, okay. And so it was awesome because then she laughed and we knew she was joking. But Allie kind of instilled the magic of Christmas. And ever since then, I have been a freakazoid when it's come to decorating for the holidays, and we deck our house out. And there's a lot of times people are like, so it's just you and Sean? And I'm like, uh-huh. And they're like, so why do you do this? And I was like, because it's Christmas. They're like, but you're the only two that enjoy it. And I'm like, no, when kids come over, they enjoy it. They may only be here for 2 hours, but they enjoy it. Or when my friends come over, they may be only here for an hour. And so many times I've heard from people like, oh, the kids want to go to your house, or we want to come see your house because it's decorated. And, I love it. And all of my Christmas decorations have a story behind it. I can tell you where I got it, who got it, the story of it, the day we got it, and all that stuff. So it's very important to me, but it's a lot of work. Anyways, the whole point of this story is sometimes when you have that person in your life that has made an impact on you, obviously my mom, Allie, Jazzy, Sean, a very influential Melissa, people in my life. I may have only been actively friends with them for a short period of time and very close, or we've gotten not so close, whatever. There's times where you just need a reminder that that person is in your life. So I love this because, first of all, I am not a big Valentine's Day, but I do love love. And I love the fact that love, unconditional love, can be from anyone. And you never know when someone needs this. So here is, hi, Pamela. I am glad you're part of our community. So it pops out. So it will get delivered just like this with this in here. It is just on there, and you can see where it's barely connected right there. So it literally just pops out. And I love it because they can put this. And I chose the thick maple. Here's thick, because I wanted people to know it was in their pocket. I wanted people to know that, I know this may shock all of you, but I don't get scared talking in front of big groups of people. Shocker, I know. But some people do. In fact, I know someone, and I will not put them on the spot. Oh my gosh, I love your name, Betty. So I won't put them on the spot, but there are some people that literally cry when they know that they have to public speak. And sometimes, as silly as it may sound, a little tiny pocket hug might be all they need to get them through that. So anyways, if you want to pre-order this, the pre-orders will be open until Monday. Let me tell you a few specifics. We are doing Canadian. We are doing US. It is just maple. So this is maple. And it is not stained. So you could stain it. We do not recommend painting it. And the reason we don't recommend painting it is painting will fill, even though they're not very deep engraves, it is a little bit and your paint will fill that. And I did make it 4.5 by 6.25 because I know that is a very popular envelope size. Just know that you probably will not be able to send it through the mail as a non-machinable because it will possibly crush it. But it will come just like this, and when the person gets it, they literally just pop it out. So cute. So they're $25 a piece, and it is, I think, a perfect gift to give anyone. So once again, sending a little hug, pocket hug. Here's a hug from me to you to let you know I care. Keep it in your pocket for when I cannot be there. And there's many times that I've been by myself. We all have pity moments. We all have moments of nobody loves me, or, 2020. Bleh. And sometimes just reminding yourself of the little things in life can turn it all around. I have another cute little story, but Allie's boys, Alex and Benny, bought me and Sean little gifts. And it was so funny because Benny, which is Allie's youngest, got Sean a roll of duct tape because he knows he loves duct tape. We have red duct tape. And he got him orange duct tape. and Sean had to fix our vacuum. It broke, and so it has a hole in it. He goes and grabs the orange duct tape, and I'm like, I have to get a picture of that. And he's like, why? It's a duct tape. And I was like, that's what Benny got you. And he's like, oh my gosh, it is. So I wanted Benny to see not only did we love the gift, but we're using it. And we wanted him to see, like, this is huge. Because for me, when a kiddo buys you a gift, and it doesn't matter if it's a penny all the way up to $200, the excitement is giving, and the excitement is seeing someone use it. You guys all know when you make a card or you make something and you see someone actually open it, there's the excitement. So we sent her a photo of that. And then I, of course, shared my rock. For those of you who don't know, Allie's oldest, painted a rock for me. He took the time to find a perfect rock and paint it. And when his mom asked him, why are you painting a rock in August? He's like, well, when Christmas comes, I know Uncle Candy will want it. It's not just a rock. I will treasure. First of all, it's a great rock. Like, it's the perfect rock. If you have not seen the post, go check it out. But that to me is the magic of Christmas. That to me is a pocket hug. So pre-order it if you want. If you don't. We priced them right where we could for shipping reasons, because the $25 is shipping tax out the door. So if you want to get multiple, we'll put them in a box. But we thought 25 was a fair thing, and it's interactive. How cool, right? Okay, so there's our cutout. I'm really excited because we are planning our cutouts from now until July. And we have another one next week, Valentine's, and we'll do some St. Patrick's Day, Mother's Day, and then we're going to do whole March is going to be May the 4th for Star Wars, so get excited. So anyways, that is there. If you are not on Facebook and you want to be part of our cutout group, definitely you can still email us at, I always have to remind myself because remember I had identity issues this year, but it is bclkits@gmail.com. I'll be honest with you, I don't look at that mailbox. That's kind of Jazzy's. But she is on it. All right. I'm looking over at my computer because our iPads are dead. All right. So real quickly, I had to show you this little guy. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a COUTURE designer. And we have a thing called Club Couture, and Club Couture is essentially customers that essentially don't want to be a designer, but they want to feel part of a community and support a designer and get Happy Meal every month. They can join as a Club Couture member. And Club Couture members is the heartbeat, in my opinion, of COUTURE, because they are there every month and supporting us, and they're there to be part of the club, not necessarily to get the transfer or the pace. They're like, we don't want to be a designer, but we want to be part of your community as a Club Couture, and that's Club Couture members. Today, we sent out their Happy Meal. I think it was 170 boxes, and one of the items is very special. It's a Yeti, because of Betty the Yeti. And I wanted to send it to my Club Couture members first of all, it's teal. It has this so it can hang. But I wanted to have something for them when they are doing COUTURE or whatever, in their car, whatever. That can be a little memento of me, and let them know that the reason Christmas is so special to me is my mom. And there is a thing, if you look it up, Betty the Yeti. It was kind of created by Hallmark, but I actually bought the Hallmark doll, and I was like, this is perfect. Teal, Betty, oh my gosh. You're a Yeti, Betty, I know. So Janessa is having issues because she was a Club Couture member, and now she's a designer, which, in my opinion, is better. But I do spoil our Club Couture members. So Janessa, I'm just saying, if you like Betty the Yeti, it might be a team incentive coming up soon. That's all I'm going to say. So anyways, Club Couture members, it's going out to you. So Janet, you're going to get one. I saw you coming in here and stuff. So it's just our way of saying thank you. And we love you and stuff. So anyways, yeah, I had to share it because it's so freaking cute. Look at it. Look at it. It's the little things in life. Look at it. It's got Velcros. All right. Okay, moving on. You guys are all like, it's a Yeti. Okay, we have gotten a ton of questions on COUTURE videos. So number one, let me tell you, our DRINKWORKS video, which is the machine that we got for Christmas, that is like a coffee machine, but for adults, and it makes drinks. We have finally finished that video. It will be uploaded tomorrow with our discount code. Sean did a fantastic job. He took it from the start to the end. He filmed it, he voiceovered, he edited it. This is all Sean. So I'm really excited for you guys to see it. It's an excellent video. He has the perfect voice for it. That will be live tomorrow. And then tomorrow, he's actually working on our Glowforge videos. We have two for sure debuting soon. So number one is going to be a Glowforge unboxing and setup from start to finish. And then the second one will be how to clean your Glowforge. And then we're working on a third one on why we feel you should either get the Plus or the Pro Glowforge. This machine, to me, I mean, it is my favorite machine of all time. I know it's not in everyone's budget, but this machine, it to me is more than a machine. It is a way for people to create a business, a empire. I've seen people buy one and open storefronts. I've seen people buy one and start selling at local bazaars and leave their job because they were able to make enough money with their Glowforge. It's very much so the reason I fell in love with COUTURE. Any business that entices someone to show off their creativity and see the value in themselves, to me, is huge. But anyways, we've been getting so many questions. We have those videos coming for you, so stay tuned. If you guys are interested in a Glowforge, make sure to, oh my gosh, make sure to use our link down below because you can save up to $500. And also on the DRINKWORKS, if you use my link and Superhost, you'll save $50. So there you go. Also, I wanted to let you guys know our merch is selling great. We still have our Listen Linda face masks, and we have our Shut the Fuck Up coffee mugs, which I did not cuss. It's Shut the Fuck Up. So we are debating if we're going to bring the merch in-house, meaning we're thinking about shipping it ourselves. Right now, Teespring does it, which nothing against Teespring, but they keep the majority of the money. And their customer service isn't as great as I'd like to see it. So that's something we are looking for 21. 21's a big year for Ken's Kreations. I can't tell you too much. New website, new storefront. Actually, 2 new websites, but I'm really excited. All right, before I get to opening Happy Mail, which I'm so blessed that you guys have all sent some Happy Mail again, I wanted to let you guys know about our Facebook groups. Last year, if you remember, about this time of year last year, my word of the year was balanced. And every New Year's, I like to come up with a theme, a word of what I'm going to focus on. And mine was balanced. And essentially, it was I needed to balance my personal life with my professional life. I needed to balance happiness. I needed to balance the fact that making others happy doesn't necessarily make me happy. So my word was balanced, and 2020 forced me to balance because everything got canceled. We didn't travel as much. We were focused at home and being safe. So 2021, my word or my theme is no excuses. When I started looking back on things that I wanted to do but never did, it was because of excuses. Oh, people won't like it. I'll upset someone. I don't want to upset that business partner. Ooh, if I do that, I'm not going to have enough time. It was excuses. No more excuses. That is 2021. It is just go. So based around that, we really have streamlined our Facebook groups for our supporters. So if you are watching this video, you're part of our crew, and we love our crew. For those of you who don't know what a crew is, it's not with the C, it's with the K. Obviously, Ken's Kreations. I started Ken's Kreations with K's because I thought I was so creative. And when I was in a video saying, gosh, what should I name, You know, there's fan groups, and I always just call them my family or my tribe. And someone one time said crew with a K, like we're your crew. And I was like, oh my gosh. So we have a Facebook group for you guys. It's Ken's Kreations Crew Headquarters. Make sure you're part of that. That's where our big focus is going to be for 2021. We also have the McChest Golden Retrievers. If you are a fan of our Golden Retriever puppies we had in 2020, that is where all of the owners post the photos. That's where we post a lot of stuff about Cece. That's where we post a lot of stuff about our dogs in general. So make sure you're part of that group. And then also make sure you are part of the Ken and Sean show, which I won't go into too much detail. But if you like to laugh and see Jasmine get humiliated in front of everyone, you might like it. And of course, our beautiful cutout group. Make sure you're part of that. I did see the question about our car. So yeah, our car's been gone, I think, since like October. The engine's toast and it's getting replaced, but long story, we had to prove that we owned the car. We had to prove that we were doing oil changes, all this stuff. And then they bumped us again because another car needed to. And I'm not going to complain. They put us in a nice Hyundai. I think this is the Santa Fe. No, the Tucson. And it's a nice car. Sean loves it. But we are getting our car back tomorrow, which is going to be very sad for Sean because he loves this car. I mean, it's not his favorite car, but it's better than what we've had. But guess what? Our car has less than 100,000 miles and it's paid off. So you can't say no to that. All right, last before I open some viewer mail and tell you about our week, I do want to let you know we have amazing business partners down below. Check them out. DIXIE Belle is released a ton of new product. We're in the process of filming it. They've released their gilding wax. They've released something called chameleon wax, which is so cool. They've released some new tools and stuff. So check that out below. Also, WOODUBEND, we are going to be doing a video on that. If you have not seen this stuff, it's amazing. It is wood that actually, when it is heated, is bendable, and it's awesome, and I love it. And don't want to forget, I still have CRICUT fans out there. Thank you so much. CRICUT right now is having a good sale. It's 30% off paper, iron-on, something else. Blades and tools, crafting tools. But the big news is CRICUT has allowed me to keep a discount code with them. So if you use our coupon code, it has changed. It is now KEN10. So KEN10. So make sure to use that with our link down below. I know I'm not doing as much with CRICUT, but we do still have an affiliate link with them, and we do get a little bit of kickback from that, and we appreciate that. So let's see. Other than that, let's also let you know we are doing a project tonight on our COUTURE channel, and we'd love to see you there. It's about love, because we love love. All right. Misfit Crafter says she needs to order paper. And Betty the Yeti says, yes, you do. Please use Ken's link because he has to pay employees. Okay. Let's chat about our week. Let's open viewer mail. Let's get people smiling because I'm just going to say it. You guys all are thinking it. We went into 2021 like, woohoo! See you later, 2020. And then yesterday happened. And I debated, do I bring up yesterday in my Ken from the car or not? And I said, absolutely, I do. And here's why. I don't care where you lie in the political spectrum, Democrat, Republican, anywhere in between. I don't necessarily object to anyone's opinion, but the one thing that needs to be said is we need love in the world. We need happiness, and we need to treat each other like we want to be treated. And I put up a post yesterday that said I was saddened by our country, and I did use the T word, and it got reported and taken down. And I think that was Facebook's way of just trying to control the chaos that they found themselves in. And I reposted it, and I wasn't saying anything about either side. I was just saying I was sad. I was sad that our freedom, uh, Sean was in the Navy. My dad was in the military Air Force. We have people that have died for our country, and I was saddened to see our own country was attacking itself and disrespecting. And I'm not saying shame on people or not shame on people, but what I am saying is I went on Facebook yesterday and there was a common theme of this is a sad day for our country. And it really was. It was a day. I turned to Sean, I said, this is a day that will go down in infamy, just like the Pearl Harbor attacks, just like September 11th, just like anything else. Never would have I dreamt I would have been part of a pandemic. Never would have I dreamt that yesterday would happen. And I was sad. I was just sad. Not only was I sad watching the events, but then I was heartbroken to see how people treated each other. And that's the part that upsets me the most is I will never, ever, ever, ever fault someone for having an opinion. I will never, ever, ever say you must believe the way I believe. I understand that a ton of our crew and followers and supporters may not have the same opinions that we have on my lifestyle. They may not share my views. They may not share my skin color, but they do share one thing, and that is the right to spread love and happiness and to encourage. It breaks my heart to see people attack each other, but it breaks my heart even more when I see women attacking women. And the reason why is, you guys know, I have a huge respect for my mom, huge respect for Allie. I have a huge respect for Jasmine. I have a huge respect for women in general. And I truly believe and will always believe that women have the ability to take our countries in an amazing direction, and they can empower each other. And it saddens me when I see them attacking each other. Because when I look back on my life, the most influential people in my life have always been women. So I just really want you all to know your worth. I want you to know that regardless if you're at home by yourself or you have a huge family sitting with you, you do have the ability to inspire others. And I hear people say all the time, well, Ken, it's different for you because you have a huge following, which in the grand scheme of things, I don't. I'm very blessed to have the crew I do. I'm very blessed to have what we have. But when I look at some other people that have platforms of millions, the amount of change that can happen could be huge. So the only thing I really want to say about yesterday was I posted and I didn't delete a lot of comments, but I did delete comments when people started attacking each other and didn't have the respect for others. And I didn't unfriend anyone. I didn't do anything, but I do want people to know that it did. It kind of made me sad. It kind of made me think of Alex and Benny, you know, Allie's boys, and Jasmine, because here's the deal. We're fur dads. Me and Sean have our dogs and they're like our kids and they technically are our kids, but I don't have to explain to Cece and Riles what was happening. Where a lot of parents out there, a lot of you moms, you did. You had to explain what is happening and what caused this, and that's a big conversation any day, but let alone you just did that with the pandemic. So I have a huge respect and love for you guys because that's a tough job. And yesterday that had to have been a hard conversation to explain to kiddos. But ultimately, I hope we're back on the track of treating each other with kindness and inspiring and loving each other, because that's what I want. Do you want to know how many times when me and Teresa Collins became friends, and that was at Creativation, I think 4 years ago now, I had so many people reach out to me and say, Ken, do you know she's LDS? And I'd be like, I do. I know that. And it was a perfect example of, at the end of the day, someone can have different beliefs, someone can have different history, someone can have a different life than me, but that doesn't mean I can't still love them. And I can't find a place in my heart to respect them and to focus on the relationship I do have with them. And that's all I ask for you guys. And my crew is to respect and love. And that's what we're doing. All right. With that said, I wanted to chat about just this week in general. For those of you on my personal Facebook page, you guys know we have been going live every night. Sean, probably about a month before Christmas, started a whole plant food diet. I keep saying it's vegan. It really isn't. It's more about whole food and getting your fullness or your diet from whole foods and not relying on dairy or animal products. A lot of people mistook that we were doing this for animal rights. We are not doing that. We're obviously for animal rights, and I can't watch any documentary about how our food is made because I just can't. But animals are tasty, and I like the taste of animals. We're doing this because Sean wants to get off certain medications, and I'm doing this because I have man boobs, and I don't want them anymore. I'm not ashamed of my man boobs, but when I can wear a bra, I get a little sad. So that's why we're doing it. And so we've been going live because not that I'm a picky eater, but I do miss eating at Taco Bell and McDonald's and stuff. But we've been going live to kind of show you what we're eating, and you got to check it out because I tell you, there's days that I'm like, ooh, not bad. And there's days that I'm like, ooh, this is kind of scary. Someone did send me a TikTok of someone making a meat substitute out of pecans, which is crazy. We're going to try that. But I will have to say, we did try the Impossible hamburger. I guess it's not a hamburger, it's Impossible meat. We have a Fred Meyer's here, and they have a really good selection of vegan or cruelty to animals section, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it. Whole Foods. And they had the Impossible meat, and it's great. It's actually really good. Sean does a great job doing it. So anyways, that's the reason we're doing that. With that said, let's get to viewer mail. And even though this person already reached out to me and said, Ken, I didn't know you were going on this diet, I wouldn't have sent it. I am so glad you did, because Miss Diana McCauley, I don't know if you are in here, but OMG. This is the Napoleon Tort, I think it's called. And it is from Omaha, Nebraska. The history, I've already read it, is an authentic dessert from Eastern Europe named for Napoleon, who historically spent time in Lithuania during the Russian campaign. Napoleon developed a craving for this tasty treat, which earned him the distinction of letting his name to the tort. This is so good, you guys. Sean ate that, not me. I just want you to know that. It is delicious. It is also vegan because I wrote a V on it. And I also crossed off all of the dairy and animal products. So it's vegan in my world. And Sean goes, I see in the middle of the night you had a piece. And I was like, maybe. It's so good. So thank you so much. We have been eating it, and it's amazing. Yes, you're coming over, Allie, and eating some because we need to eat it. It's so good. I did see a comment I really want to tell you guys on the Atkins diet. My mom actually did the Atkins diet. She was very successful. And I'm not against the Atkins diet, but I've really learned in my life If I tell myself I can't have something, I want it more. So this diet's been really good because for me, it's not a diet, it's kind of a lifestyle change. We're trying to eat better uh, whole foods that I can pronounce. And essentially, I personally will go back on meat product, but this is just our way of kickstarting it so I don't ground the airplane when I get on. Because when you get on the airplane now, because there's not many people traveling. So next week we're traveling. We're going to CHOCCON, or no, we're not. We're going to COUTURE Leadership in Savannah, Georgia, safely. But they have to distribute the weight because there's not many people traveling. And I don't want them to be like, okay, Ken, you're in the front and everyone else is in the back. So anyways, so that's what's been going on. And so thank you for that, Diana. That was so sweet of you. And as a lot of you have been reaching out to me, we understand that traveling right now is scary, and we get it. We have taken every precaution. Sean and I have our own hotel room. We are in an airplane that literally is empty. And a lot of people have said, why are you going to leadership? Why is it so important? It's important for me because I love people. And I don't have, we are work from home, so we're very blessed. Sadly, half of my family has COVID right now, but I've not been around them, so I don't need to worry about that. We've been tested, everything's great. And we really need this and stuff. So, plus I know a lot of you are looking forward to the new stuff and just information in general. And Sean is so good about disinfecting, and if in our car we have sanitizer, we have masks for days. So I'm really excited. So anyways, that's what's going on tomorrow. Let's open some other viewer mail, right? All right, so this one, it says, have yourself a merry little Christmas. We are still getting Christmas stuff, so thank you. Oh my God, this is so freaking cute. It says, weird. It says, this past year was hard on everyone. Your stories were the most real, most true to yourself moments I've ever experienced. I love that you guys can be that way. May next year be more than we expect and twice as much as we deserve. Love, Patty. P.S. Sean, we need more of you cooking. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. The one OMG. OMG. Oh. Well, speaking of realness, you guys, I can't even plan this. This is it. Oh, well, Do I just lick it? What do I do? No, that wouldn't be very hygienic. Okay, now that everyone's vomited. Jelly, I just dropped everyone. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Sean, stay where you're at. We're good. So perfect timing on that because this is, I am real. I try not to sugarcoat. You will know what emotion I'm in. I'm so nervous. I don't hold back because guess what? This is life. And if anyone tells you any differently, they're lying. It's hard because a lot of people that have YouTube channels or Facebook Lives and stuff, they do change who they are because they want to cater to people. They want to, speak to a certain demographic. And for me, I can't lie. I'll be honest. I can't lie. I can't tell you guys something if I don't believe it. And I'm not afraid to cry. I'm not afraid to tell you how I feel. Just like yesterday, what happened in our nation, I had a lot of people telling us, their opinions, and I could come on here and try to cater to people, but I'm going to tell you how I feel, and that's just how we are, and that's how we will always be. So thank you for the card. I loved it. All right, this one says Ken's Creations Crew. I love it. There is a lot of stamps with a lot of X's through it. I wonder if that's how they check it. Now, these, there's Jasmine, Allie, Ken, Sean, and a card. It's a snowman card. Snowman. If this falls again, you guys, I can't. Look at it. Okay. Thanks for letting me in your family. You have always helped me on my bad days. Love, Ken's Creations Crew. Sean, Ken, Allie, and Jazzy celebrate the wonder of the season. Wendy. Oh. It's a very sweet card, but you guys have helped me on my darkest days. So, you know, I often tell people I have the best crew. And I know a lot of you tell me you've helped me or your humor or stay true to yourself. But there is many times where I've told Sean, even when I'm really tired and I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm like, I need to do Ken from the Card because that's my, literally, my reset. And we're so blessed to have you guys. So we had New Year's Eve over at our house, and we kept it very social distanced. And so Frankie, who is Allie's husband, was here, and I have to give him props because he has not left his house a lot just because of concerns of COVID. Was that are those gunshots? Hey, Sean, did you hear that? Are those gunshots? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lock our door. That is not good. I am gonna grab the stuff and just... Should I come in here, Sean, or should I... Okay. That was kind of scary. I thought it was a car. But those were for sure gunshots. See how real this is, you guys? Oh, maybe it is fireworks. Let's just go with that. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to. That kind of scared me. All right. So anyways, it could be turkey hunting. Anyways, they come over for New Year's Eve, and I went to give Allie hers because I didn't know if we were going to see her, you know, before we went to a leadership. And I said, oh, here, someone made this to you. And Frank, her husband, goes, it's the weirdest thing, you guys. Like, she's nobody. And people send her stuff like, I mean, it floors me. Why are people sending, I mean, like, she's nobody. And I was like, did he really just say that? He did. Yeah. But, look at these. Aren't these cute? Thank you so much, Wendy. These are freaking adorable. She made one for Ken, which is me. I'm going to open Sean's because I can, but I won't open Jazzy's. I want hers to open hers. Did I lose Jazzy's? Oh, no, it's right here. Are they not so cute? Shh. There's someone outside my house talking. Okay. So obviously people are out of their houses, which they should not be if they just heard gunshots. I'm just saying. So I will let Jazzy open hers, but aren't they cute? Allie loved hers. But it was so funny when he said that. He was like, he didn't like say you were a nobody, but he kind of did. All right. Okay. So let's open this next one. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Sean, I don't know if you should go out there and talk to these people. I hear them. Could be the voices in my head. I don't know. Okay. So this one has Ken and Sean. And another one. So this is to the family. So let's open it up and see what it is. Oh, this has got a lot. And there's a box. It's an envelope inside of an envelope. Okay. I'm going to start with this one that says, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Just a brief note. Here's a couple of toys for Riles and Cece. They are 2 ornaments also. I sent you one a couple of years ago, and these 2 should match. I'm sorry for your loss. I know you're feeling, oh my gosh, we put up your ornaments every year. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm so sorry this is late. Hopefully it will get to you before New Year's. I hope you enjoy the cards as well. I couldn't decide on which ones to give you, so I sent both. Happy New Year 2021 will be better and much less negativity, Cindy. Ken, Sean, and crew, Merry belated Christmas and Happy New Year. I really enjoy the both of you, and you make me smile and laugh. You make me feel like we're friends. I'm glad to be part of the crew. I'm sorry this is late, but grooming dogs at this time of year and making gifts for all my customer pups took a lot of time this year. Hope you enjoy. Thanks again for the laughs. I couldn't decide which one, so I gave you both. How cute she did. I am locked in the garage. It's diamond dots. Get your Mary on. Wishing you the happiest Christmas. Is that not the cutest? And then, oh, these are so cute. What else is in here? Oh, wrong box. Sorry. Shut up. They're gonna love this, Cece. Oh my gosh. Nylabone long distance loop launch. We got 2 of them for the babies. And then Cindy did make these for us, for our other dogs. So we have one for Han and Tanner. And we put them up every year. I love them. Thank you so much. It's been a hard year, and I was telling Sean, Cece is looking so much like her daddy more and more each day. And it's a double-edged sword because it makes me miss Han so bad. But it makes me also happy that we had those puppies. So thank you so much. I love them. I do have one more box, and I don't know who this is from. So whoever it is, it's so funny because I saw these online and I told Sean, how cool would that be? But it says, Merry Christmas, Ken, Sean, and Jasmine, and all your fur babies. Thank you for all you do for Watts of Love and for all your beautiful creations that make my home look so good. But it doesn't tell me who it's from. But look at these. Now, if you don't know what these are, I knew exactly as soon as I saw them because I was like, oh my gosh. Because I actually looked at this website. They are custom Oreos with our frickin' logo. Ken's Creations, COUTURE. They have sprinkles. Fun fact, Oreos are vegan. Don't know if you knew that. I don't know who got these for me, but thank you so much. I really wish there was, I don't know if it is from Watts of Love or someone else. I'll post a picture, but it's shipped to us and COUTURE. I don't know, who are these from? Oh my God, I freaking love Oreos. I love them. Oh my God. I know. This is what it looks like when a little fat boy has an Oreo. Oh my God. Like, this has made my entire night. So, I don't know if you know this. Number one, they sent me 20 of them. I mean, whoa. But, I actually went to this website and was like playing around with it. Maybe I ordered them for myself and I don't remember. No, I didn't. But I was like, as soon as I opened the box, I was like, Sean, these are Oreos. And he's like, how do you know? I was like, because I've done it. I uploaded our logo. Isn't it cute? Wouldn't that be funny if I did? I don't know who they're from. So whoever they are from, thank you. It's super sweet. There's 20 of them. They'll be gone tonight. No, I'm just kidding. I'll save one for Allie and Jazzy and Sean. But I wish I knew who they were from. But do know that I love them. I thought my camera was going to fall. All right. That is all the show I got for you. That was disgusting, but I want to see if it changed. I mean, where else can you go on a Thursday and look at a cute little pocket hug? Look at, you know, some gunshots, open viewer mail. Only at Ken's Creations. So, nope, no, I am not on the Atkins diet. I am on a whole plant-based / kind of vegan diet. All right, if you want one of these, make sure you get your pre-order in by Monday. We're going to be sending these next week. Invoices, all of the Baby Yoda or whatever his name is, Olga or Manchu, I forget his name. Those have been shipped out to make sure. Oh, my bad. I'm on the Atkins. We've done the Atkins before. I do good on Atkins, but as soon as I reintroduce carbs, I don't do so good. All right. If you would like to join us tonight for a COUTURE live video, we should be live. It is probably around almost 6, I would say. So we'll probably be a little bit later than usual, 7 o'clock, which I know is a little late for the East Coast. I apologize. But I just want to end it with, you guys have made my Christmas feel amazing, but you've also been a huge blessing in our life. Go Gert. Oh, I like that. Go Gert. So I just want to say thank you for the love. Thank you for loving the people that I love. To Frankie's little point in his conversation when he was like, they're sending you stuff and you're nobody. It just shows how much you truly do watch us and support us and love us. And just know that we savor every moment. And I know for a fact, Allie and Jazzy literally love everything. And every time they are given something from one of you guys, they're always like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I can't even believe it. So we adore all of you. So we will do a Ken from the car next week, even though we will be super high in the sky. It will be on Tuesday versus Wednesday. We will have our next Valentine's Day cutout, which I'm super excited for. But until then, we will see you tonight on our other channel. Bye, everyone.